let's be honest, new Minecraft is pretty boring. So I decided to go back in time to the oldest version of Minecraft, where there's no enchantments, no sprint, and no beds. Oh hell no! And if I die a single time in this video, I have to delete my entire world. But anyways, enough yapping. Let's get into it. So yeah, day one, I spawned in this weird desert biome. So then I headed over to get some trees, and mostly just looked for a place to stay. And then when I got around to crafting some tools, I was met with the horde that 0 keybinds exist in this version. So yeah, that means no more right click dragging, and no more shift clicking. So anyways, I got right back to work, made myself an axe, cut down another tree, and then realized exactly where I wanted to make my home. And after deforesting for around 20 minutes, I finally got around to making a pickaxe and getting some stone tools. And then accidentally placed one because I'm stupid. And then after getting some more cobblestone, finally got an upgrade to stone tools and the sword. So I decided to go on a killing spree. Come here.
Wait.
And after all that, I realized that food doesn't stack. But you know, this actually makes sense because of how food works in Alpha Minecraft. In this version, when you eat food, you instantly absorb everything. So anyways, after more deforestation, I decided it was time to start on my lake house. So I started placing some planks just to get the bridge ready, since I wanted to make the house right in the middle of the lake. I tried to make it a little bit fancy by adding some cobblestone, but there's not too much you can do in this version in terms of building. So I just went with what I could do. And it actually started turning out pretty nice until I realized it was getting nighttime and I didn't have a shelter. So I started making a classic dirt hut. And you might be like, Vultures, why are you such a pussy, bro? Just survive the night. And to that I say, hell no! I don't think you realize how dangerous the night is in this version without any gear or armor. Mob spawns are extremely sporadic and deal about 2 times more damage than they do nowadays. So anyways, I made a door and bunkered in to prepare for the night. So I did the only thing I could do. Mining, baby, I went mining. I did try to go out for the night, but I got my ass beat by some mobs. So I just stayed in my little bunker and AFK'd till day 2. And on day 2, I awoke and look at the beautiful sunrise covered by the mountains. So I started cooking some food to heal from the beatings I got last night. So I went out to start my day and I got jumped by some creeper. It's fine though, with this new sword nobody can stop me. Anyways, I ventured out to see if I can find some coal, because in this version, torches are pretty much the only source of lighting. And after getting plenty of coal, I decided to go back home and keep working on my house. So I decided to make some fences, but what the hell? The recipe was different for some reason. That took me forever to figure out. So I placed them on the bridge and whoa, that looks not shit. Pretty nice. So after admiring my bridge for a little bit, I decided that it was time for more deforesting. Wow, look at this. Isn't this the best gameplay y'all ever seen? So after all that, I decided to go back and start the base of my lake house. Too bad that by the time I started to make it, it already turned fully nighttime. But that's fine because I got torches, baby. And who do you think I am? You really think I would hide out for the night, man? No, I'm built different, man. I don't do that. So after I got the base of my lake house done, I decided that I wanted cobblestone for the flooring, so I would have to go make a big mining trip. And that's what we did for the entirety of day 2's nighttime. Mining trip time. So of course, I began to dig the classic mining staircase until I found my first piece of iron. And so I continued the tunnel until the second pickaxe I just made broke. And I don't know what it is about this version, but everything just has like 10 times less durability. So we're gonna just start the counter for how many pickaxes I've broken. Starting with 2, of course. And the trip continued. Oh my god, that sounds terrible in editing. Holy shit. And by the end of the trip, look at this. We found some redstone that we can't break because we need an iron pickaxe. But hey, it isn't all that bad. We ended off with 8 iron and 25 coal, which isn't that bad, I guess. And whoa, look at that! We got a visitor! He seems nice. But I mostly just spent the night cooking up the iron I just got, and was mostly just waiting for the morning at this point. I actually decided to go out and try to put the flooring in my new home before morning rose. So I'm not too sure if I want to count this as day 3 yet, so I'm just not gonna count it. This whole night was pretty much just me just doing this, really just placing the flooring. And I can't even lie, this was fun as fuck. I don't know why. It's something about how simple this version is that just makes it so fun to build. And at this point I had finished the flooring, so I just needed to go out and get more wood. Except I'm not doing that during the night, so I'm just gonna wait it out. So in the morning of day 3, I decided to turn this ugly ass dirt coal thing into fully functioning mine. And I began digging it out until I accidentally mined a goddamn underground water reservoir. What the fuck? After I had it all mined out, I decided to make wood as the flooring, because it's basically like the only thing that works as flooring except for like cobblestone, but that'll look like shit here. And after I had it all placed, it looked not terrible, I guess. So after a quick deforestation trip, I decided to get back to working on my house. This time I decided to start doing the walls and exterior so we can actually, you know, like use this as a house. Because I was getting pretty damn tired of living in a fucking dirt hut. So it's time to finish this. And you know, it started actually gaining some pretty good shape. But guess what? I'm out of wood again, so it's time to deforest another forest. So yeah, after collecting a shit ton of wood, I actually decided to go back and finish the mine. But first, I'm gonna make some chests for my house, just to make it more, well, like a house. And am I on acid, or are those chests extremely square? So I decided to start trimming the edges and remove the door of the mine, just so I can give it like more of a mine shape, you know. And I wanted it to have a fancy entrance, but it's pretty hard with no building blocks. So I added some fences for shape, and in the end, it didn't actually look too bad. So I got around to adding some stone stairs, and this is where it really started to shape up. It actually looked pretty good. So I started to put chests on the inside, just to keep the coal and all the extra debris that I don't want around my house. And at this point, yeah, it was day 4. But unfortunately guys, I'm gonna have to end it here because I wanted to start doing weekly uploads on this channel, and if I make this video like an hour long, it's gonna be absolute hell to edit. So this is gonna be it for now. If you guys want to see more of this, I will definitely do more because this was pretty fun. But anyways guys, if you got this far, please subscribe. I'm a brand new channel and I'm just starting out here on YouTube. So thanks guys for watching.